Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for Soul Eater Episode 1. This is my Patreon show that's going to be going on. Although, if you're in the future, you may be watching this on YouTube at the moment. To explain my Patreon show real quick for you guys, I'll try not to go into too much detail. Basically, I'm going to be releasing an entire show on my Patreon, one episode at a time on Patreon, like I do on my YouTube channel at the moment. But it's kind of like the early access, except the entire show is going to be up on Patreon before the first episode comes up on YouTube. This is for the $10 tier on my Patreon. It's a benefit that I came up with. I've been trying to figure out new ways to give people who support me some extra content or some added benefits and everything, because you guys are supporting me and I very much appreciate it, and I want to be able to support you and make it worth your money and stuff like that. So this is just one of the benefits I've come up with so far. I've been trying to think of more ideas and stuff like that to try to help out the Patreon people even more. But the plan is once this entire show is on my Patreon, this is Soul Eater, so 51 episodes, I believe it is. I will then I'll start a new Patreon show, and then I'll start releasing Soul Eater one episode a week on YouTube. So that way, I also don't want to screw the YouTube people out of content from me. I want, all my content to be available at some point. But, you could look at it, my Patreon shows as just like a super early access sort of thing, But that was the idea I came up with, so I'm trying it out for now. We'll see how it goes. As for Soul Eater, I have never seen this show. It's an older show, I know that. And, I've been recommended it for years and years by one of my friends, and I never watched it, and then I got into doing reactions, and then I still never watched it because I try not to watch anything on my own. So I've been throwing it in the polls, and it's been this close to winning so many of my polls that I decided, since I'm starting the Patreon shows and I don't have a lot of patrons at the moment, I don't want to make the YouTube viewers vote for a show they can't watch, and I don't have enough patrons to be worth it to set up a vote. So I decided in my last poll I'd take the second place winner, which was Soul Eater, and make that my Patreon show. So, yep, I've never seen anything about this show. I surprisingly, it's been out for how long, and I literally know nothing. I don't know, is Soul Eater the name of a profession, or is that a monster that's being fought in the world? I don't know. Is Soul Eater the name of a power or something? I have no idea. I don't even know if this is an action show. I think it's an action show, because I did see one thumbnail when I was loading this up. I'm watching it on Netflix, and I saw one thumbnail of some dude holding a weapon, holding it like that. That's all I saw. But yeah, I don't know. I'm super interested in this show just because it's come so highly recommended. It's been out for a while. I feel like it's one of those staple animes that you should watch, when you're getting into anime, one of the older ones. It's something I should have seen a long time ago, but yeah, I'm just excited. So let's jump into the first episode and see what it has to offer for us. Alrighty, guys. So you guys know if you watch my other reactions, but if you're new, I do a timer-based system, so there's going to be a timer in, not that corner, that corner, that you guys can sync with. There'll be an 8-second clip of footage to help you sync up as well, and I'll do a countdown for you guys. I am watching this on Netflix. I have no idea if this show does a Netflix opening or whatever, so there might be something like that. If it says Netflix first or something, it might just jump into the show. I have no idea. But we're about to find out, so get your footage ready for episode 1. We are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. And I forgot to mention, I'm watching in subbed, but technically it's your own footage and you have no audio to sync with, so you guys can technically watch it in dubbed if you want, I guess. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Crazy. Interesting animation. Is this CG? Or is it just very... Okay, an institution to train weapons and meisters. Ah, so fighting demons. Ooh, a scythe. Ooh. Is that guy just like shooting air out of his feet? What the heck is this guy? DWMA. What? What? Alright. Um. So, I'm gonna leave the opening on, but I'm just not gonna pay attention to it too much, right? So, I'll try not to, like, analyze it or really, like, look at it. Like, I'm looking at my other monitor right now. As you can tell, I'm not looking at the camera, or I can just look right at the camera. I can just stare directly at you guys. No, I don't know. I saw a leopard person. Spoilers! Why'd I glance over? Oh no! What have I done? I think one of my viewers was saying around episode 9 it's safe to watch the opening, so I'll do, around that time, I'll actually do like a good analysis of it and actually pay attention, you know? Sometimes I'll minimize the opening just so I see nothing, but I kind of pride myself on my ability to, like, not pay attention to what's going on. Chugging water. Carbonated water. Alright. That is a crazy moon. Is this just, like, what the world looks like, or are we, like, inside a building right now? Whoa. Oh, is that one of the oh my god, that chick is dead. Yup, okay. Death. Oh, is that her soul? Is it eating it? Yep, okay. So these demons kill people and eat their souls. More power, and gain power from it, apparently. Oh no, get up, don't die, chick! Someone's gonna save her, right? Yep. Slurpin' kid. Wait, he's called Soul Eater? Ah. So this thing used to be a human. Excuse me. Ah, a weapon that takes the form of a human, huh? His arm turned into a blade. But ah, his whole body turns into a weapon. Okay. He literally is a weapon that takes the form of a human. Okay. Mass murder, Jack the Ripper. What? Oh, that thing's creepy. Ooh. I already like him in combat. I missed what he called her. Too focused. The show has a lot to look at. I'm trying to, like, get a good glimpse of it all. This fight scene is cool, though. Nice. Oh no, don't fall down the stairs! 99 soul. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Is that the kitchen egg thing they talked about? Kinchin? Did it have an N in there? Oh! He's just like half human again. Ah, so he eats it too. Huh. They get stronger too with every. With everyone, maybe? Ah. Okay. Lord Death. Hmm. What? There's opening a portal? Oh, a phone call? Oh, this is Lord Death. Okay. Maka, that's her name. Okay. I'm trying to get a handle on this, guys. Sorry. Oh, that guy's a death scythe. Okay. Her father? Can a weapon taking the form of a person have a child? What? I don't think of you being my father. Hmm. That's a lot. One wish soul, which is, yeah, that's what turns him into a death scythe. Right. Ah. Alright. So they make it to 99, but then they have, like, the hardest fight, which is also their last fight, is it? Because he said he becomes Lord Death Scythe after he gets the witch. So does that mean she doesn't have a weapon after that? Or does she get a new one and farms more souls? I don't know. This guy. Did we get a name for him? What? Oh, is this like the transition? I guess. Oh my god. Well, it wouldn't be an anime without a shower scene, right? That's the witch! She's just seductively showering, brushing herself with her own magic. Okay. Hmm. Oh my god, of course. Oh, well. So were they men before they became weapons, or were they weapons that became men? So I guess they still. I mean, he still got the nosebleed from seeing a. God damn it. Hurry up and turn into a scythe. Huh. Yeah, so he's a weapon that turns into a man and then gets the desires of a man, I guess, as well. Oh, her toenails were very disturbingly sharp and long. Pumpkin, pumpkin, Halloween cannon! Oh, jeez. What? What? This world is so strange. He has a wife. His face. They're saying this all right in front of him. It's so mean. Well, that guy is so eccentric. Oh, he came back and paid. What are they? Does he come there to kill their spirit, kill the spirits, and then he just leaves? I'm guessing they didn't kill her. Did they run away? Yeah. More nosebleeds. The next day, oh my god. Just rinse repeat failures of defeating this witch. Oh, there she is. Well, why are they arguing right outside of her place? Or within the vicinity of it, anyway. Third round! Oh. They're doing a bit better this time, it seems. Oh, they're fighting again. Oh! This is so weird. Woman's intuition. Oh, that's kind of cool. You see him in the reflection. Uh-oh. Seem a little bit more serious this time. Uh, Smashing pumpkin! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why isn't he responding? Oh. Is he pouting? Hmm. Is he gonna trick her? Like, pretend he's taking her side and then betray her? I don't know. Oh, so they're just sitting there watching? Or at least Lord Death is? Hmm. Huh. What's different about this witch? Uh-oh. Oh. Betrayal! At least she fell in the trash. That animation on her face. I think... Oh my god, her reaction. I think is a trick. I think he's tricking her. So mean. Oh no. Oh my god. This guy. No. She's just watching her dad be a freaking player. Huh. Damn. Oh, yep. Nice. Oh, so did it really get her? Okay, I was worried she was gonna, like, have some trick up her sleeve. Okay. I'm guessing she thought that. I was like, wait, her lips didn't move. But I think that was supposed to be in her head. Why are the moons always laughing? Is there gonna be something bad that happens when he eats this one? They're kind of building it up. Oh. The ground is glowing. There's lightning! Oh god. So many blades. What? What? Was it a trick? Is that her? What? 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 I'm gonna be your catnip. God damn it, this dude. So what does that mean? Oh no, do they have to start from one again? What? So do they have to start over? Yep. Damn. Okay. Yeah, seriously. Oh my god, cats have 9 lives, that's how. Oh god. So is she just gonna be like following them throughout the show now, maybe? I wonder? Or was she just here for this episode? Oh, I don't... Okay. Still watching. Wait, is this preview? Shoot, I can't tell if this is preview or not. There's 2 minutes left. I guess I'm gonna hope this isn't preview. Prologue O2 Black Star coming soon. Okay. Alright, that might have been a preview. I apologize if I wasn't supposed to watch that, but... Now we're getting the ending. They put it before the outro, so hopefully I was supposed to watch that, but... Well, the outro looks mellow. I don't know if I'll see any spoilers here. Whoa, this song picked up. I like this song. It started off so calm and then just kind of like picked right up, but... There's a few characters that I haven't seen, but I didn't pay too much attention. I saw a gun. I think I saw that in the opening too, but that's about it. Do-do. Alright, we are very close. And that is the end. Alrighty, guys. So, that was the first episode of Soul Eater. That was good. I liked it. I was told that the first few episodes are character introductions. So, based off that little bit we saw at the end of this episode, I think we're going to be following a different character next episode. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're not. But that's basically the only thing I know going into this is that, you know. So, but yeah, that it's a very interesting show. It's a very interesting world. The moon is like has a face with like blood coming out of the mouth, and it like laughs and stuff. And then we saw like the sun, I think it was supposed to be, that was like laughing and shaking as well. Like, it's a very weird and eccentric world, but it's kind of cool. Like, I mean, I always like when they, you know, it's very easy to just take a copy paste of our world because you don't have to be, you know, creative and come up with these ideas for a whole world and make it work and make sense, you know. But whenever a show is able to give us something completely different than what we're used to, it's always like very interesting and like visually stimulating, you know. So I like it. The art is interesting. I thought there was going to be something unique with Maka because of the way, you know, the nose was drawn and stuff. Just isn't what I'm used to. It almost looks like they're supposed to be like cat people or something, you know, with like the little like dot nose, you know. Like it reminds me of like I think kind of like a oh, what's that? Oh, why can't I think of his name? The Cat in the Hat kind of stuff. Oh, why can't I think of it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Wow, I am so stupid. I bet you I can Google Cat in the Hat for like 2 seconds and find it. And I'm gonna hate myself. Ready for it? Ready? Ready? What? Okay, there's a... Dr. Seuss, there we go. It kind of reminds me of like the Dr. Seuss faces a little bit, right? Like, maybe I'm a little wrong about that. I haven't seen any Dr. Seuss stuff for a very long time. But the button nose just kind of reminded me of, not really human, and but then like the other women in like that um whorehouse or whatever that was supposed to be, Hooters kind of thing. I don't know. It looks like you get to like go there and drink with women or something, and you pay for it. I don't know, strip club sort of stuff. But they had the same design, so it's not just that girl. It's just how things are designed in this world, I guess. Which is cool. I always like seeing the different art styles and stuff like that that are, steer away from the tradition, but so we have Maka, who is, I don't know if we got a classification for what she is, right? Like we have the she just calls him Soul. I don't know if he actually has a name, but he's considered a soul eater. Um and he is a man that is able to turn into a weapon, and he can eat souls to gain power, I guess, and you eat 99 of them, and then you eat a witch's soul in order to become a, what was it, demon scythe or whatever. And then they said you become a scythe for Lord Death. Now, I was a bit confused off that. Does that mean if this would have been a witch's soul that he just ate, right? Would he have been then taken away from Maka and become Lord Death's scythe like that other guy that's there? And what would have happened to that other guy? Does Lord Death just have two weapons? How does that work? I don't know. It's interesting. I'm curious, to learn more. I'm sure we'll get some more, information as it goes, but yeah, then what would have Maka done after that? Does she just get a new weapon, or maybe he becomes Lord Death's weapon, but Maka still uses it, or something? I don't know. Interesting. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything in the show in the first episode that explained that, but I think I'm still curious about this world, right? Because this guy turned into a scythe, but still has like lustful intentions, right? Like he saw the girl in the bath, got a bloody nose, like you'd think if he was just like a weapon, he would be indifferent, but no, he's like a man and a weapon, it seems like. And then also we have Maka's father, who I mean, at this point I was like hesitant. I was like, is he really her father? But it seems like he is, unless we learn something more later on. But he is also a scythe and a man, and is married and has a kid. So I guess these weapons can also reproduce as well. So how does one, like, what determines whether you turn into a scythe and become a soul eater, and what determines if you're a wielder of a soul eater, right? Like, interesting. I'm curious to learn more about that. 51 episodes, I'm sure we gotta find out, we're probably going to be introduced to all these characters, maybe, like, because I've been told that, the next few episodes are character introductions. And then maybe we'll start learning more, or maybe like as the character introductions go, we learn more about the world too. That might be the way of introducing characters and teaching us stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very interested though. It's pretty cool. I liked the fight scenes, at least the. I honestly think I liked the first fight scene with the. They called him Jack the Ripper, which is interesting. Just infamous serial killer, But so does this world doesn't seem like it mirrors ours, so I'm guessing that's just a name that's just referencing Jack the Ripper from our world or something. I don't think it's supposed to be like the actual Jack the Ripper that turned into like this demon thing, right? I don't know. I could be wrong, but they called him that, and then the what I was saying was the fight between that demon and Maka and the Soul Eater was, I think, a lot more fun of a fight to watch than the ones versing the Witch. or I guess the cat with a high magical powers, not a witch. But those fights were still cool, but it seemed more like they were like goofing off and like still trying to like build their trust, I guess, a bit too, um, during that fight, whereas they were very serious when it came to the other thing too. So I don't know. But yeah, uh, hmm. I still there's just so many things I wonder about the world, but we'll learn as we go. Um, hmm. What else was there? I'm trying to. I feel like there's definitely more to talk about. I mean, it's an interesting relationship. I guess Maka doesn't really have much trust for men. She thought she met one, but I guess she has a skewed view of men based off her father, because her father, seems like the playboy kind of type where he's always like hitting on women and stuff, even though he's married. Apparently, there's like divorce proceedings going on and stuff like that. If what those people in that like bar was talking about is true, Um, but he was very eccentric. He's kind of fun to watch. I guess I'm not a fan of that kind of person. I'm firmly against like cheating and stuff like that. So the fact that they make such a joke about it, I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I feel like there might be some more stuff to endear us to that character even more. I like that he's such like a goofball and over the top and like seems to love his daughter, but I don't know why he, does what he does. It's just like a silly anime thing. I try not to take it too seriously. So, but yeah. Um, so right at the end, before the credits, we got to see a little bit of, I think, Black Star. Now, I was kind of paying attention and kind of not, because I was worried that it was preview. Because sometimes the first episode of an anime doesn't have an outro, or sometimes it doesn't have an intro. Sometimes they do that to give themselves like a little bit more time to explain the world a bit and like show stuff off. So I was worried like the episode was ending and then we had the preview that I was watching, but there was credits after it. So I don't know if it was a preview or something I was really supposed to pay attention to, but I missed some of the lines of what they were talking to. I did see that I think the guy's name is Black Star, and it looked like it was a guy wielding a soul eater that's a woman. So it's not all men aren't soul eaters, I guess. Women can be soul eaters too, it seems like. I think they were in guns. I think. But we saw, I was, like I said, I wasn't super paying attention. Oh, no, it wasn't guns. That was something else I saw. No, that was the dude with the little, like, hook blades, I think, that are on chains. That's who I saw. And in the reflection of the blade, we saw the girl. So, I don't know. It's interesting. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter your gender. It's not like all women wield the soul eaters and all soul eaters are men. It's not something like that. But interesting. I really liked the scene where, even though it was like a fake betrayal moment and stuff like that, but it was a really cool scene when Maka was hanging off the edge of the building and the axe was dug into the building, and then he reverted from an axe back into a person and had his hand like right where her hand was, so he was able to like hold her hand while coming out of the transformation. I thought that was a really cool like design choice, rather than like, I thought for a second he was just gonna come out of his form and become a person and she was gonna fall, right? I didn't think he'd be holding on to her, but yeah. I will say, I didn't expect the shower scene, at least in the first episode, or to be so fan servicey, I guess. I didn't know anything about this show. It came recommended. I don't even know like if that's a commonplace thing, but that was very interesting. She was just She was just ass up in the shower, just friggin' using her magic to brush herself. So, interesting. Yeah. Just figured I should mention that. It was just surprising, there's a anime come in all shapes and sizes, it's there's no staple for it. One anime you can watch, there'll be friggin' fan service like this. Other ones will just give you, like, upshot of their panties the whole time. Some will just, censor the whole thing, and all you see is, like, they're outlined through a shower curtain, and that's the most fan service you ever get. I don't know. It's like, you never know what to expect when it comes to anime, so sometimes I still get a little shocked. I think that's the most fan service. Maybe not. That might not be the most fan service I've had in an episode since I started reactions, but it might be close, honestly. I think Reincarnated as a Slime might have had some closer moments. I'm trying to think of the other shows. Steins Gate didn't have too much. My Hero Academia doesn't really have any, except for that one moment in Season 3 when Mineta climbed over the wall, and even though he didn't see anything, they gave us a shot that showed quite a bit more than I ever expected from My Hero Academia. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm very interested in this, this world. What kind of bad guys are they going to get up to? So their hunter's soul has to be a witch, and since it wasn't a witch, they have to start over, which is, clever. If the soul leader, once he gets his 99th Kinshin egg, and then a witch heart becomes a demon scythe or whatever it's called, or death scythe, and then belongs to the Lord Death. If that is a separation from Maka, it makes sense that this is how the first episode went, because if he would have got a witch's heart, or witch's egg, whatever, the soul of a witch, then he would have, theoretically, if it works that way, he would have gone to Lord Death, and that would have been the end of him. So we would have had, like, a beginning and an ending for this character, So it makes sense that it went the way it did, and now they have a goal. I'm sure we're gonna follow them as they defeat these different Kinshins. But I'm curious because they have taken out 99 already, and the one we saw them take out, it didn't look like it was that hard for them. Like, the witch gave them a bit of trouble, but I'm curious how they're gonna keep the show interesting. I mean, I'm assuming that they're gonna, these demons or whatever they are that they're fighting, are these humans that have, strayed off the path of humanity is essentially what they're saying. I'm sure they come in all shapes and sizes, in different power levels and stuff. I'm sure we're gonna see some, like, harder ones, more difficult to fight and everything. But yeah, I'm interested to see, like, is like, the overarching story of all these characters, of them trying to get their weapons to the level of, like, Death Scythe or Demon Scythe? Shoot, which one was it? I get it all, like, mixed up in my head now. I wonder if I can skip through this real fast and see. Shoot, I just saw it. Shoot. I thought I just saw it. Why are this? Oh, I see, okay. The closed captioning subtitles, I think, are bad. As a Death Scythe. Okay, I'm sorry. I got that cleared up now. Death Scythe. Okay. So, there we go. What was I saying now? Shoot. Oh yeah, so I wonder if like the overarching story is all these characters are going to be trying to get their soul eaters to the level of Death Scythe, right? Or is there going to be like a big bad, you know? Is there going to be like an evil in the world that needs to be taken out or something, you know? I'm curious. That, you know, some kind of like big end goal or something. Um, but I mean, I guess it could just be as simple as the goal of reaching Death Scythe, and then all of it leading up to that point is just kind of like episodic, like a different demon, you know, each episode, or you know, maybe a couple, you know, or something like that, and we get some like cool fight scenes and just fun antics between the characters. That could be fun too. But yeah, I don't know. Super interesting, but I as a first impression of the show, I'm interested. I have a lot of questions. I like the fight scenes. The fan service was a little much, but it wasn't that bad. Because it didn't last that long, you know, it was just a relatively quick scene. It's something I'm fairly used to in anime at this point, but um, and yeah, I look forward to watching more of this. But I think that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you're watching this on Patreon, I very much appreciate the support and all that. But yeah, guys, I guess I don't need to advertise my Patreon really because you guys are already on here if you're watching this right now. I mean, I guess this could be the future and you're watching this on YouTube, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel if you get the chance. I very much appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.